Boston faithful waiting to cheer them on as they get set to take the floor. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Misses from short range. Brown against Trent. Here's Horford. Here's Williams. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Barnes sets a screen for Trent. There's the three. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Stolen by Smart. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls for Horford. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Brown outside. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Van Vliet. Stolen by Smart. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, to no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes. Brown dishes to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. He can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And he sinks the second.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
Van Vliet brings the double team. To the inside. Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
It's Trent on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. 11-point game. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. Here's Smart, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Anunoby in the corner. Lets the three fly. Buries it from three-point range.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate, was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Brown against Barnes. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Trent outside. The rebound by the Celtics. Here's Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
And Brown drops them both. Raptors trail by 8. Now here's Van Vliet. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Anunoby. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team.
And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Back right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Smart wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
And here's Brown outside. Barnes grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Van Vliet. To the middle. Here's Siakam. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
He's such a long wing player. Pascal Siakam can operate down low.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much. Trent can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Brown kicks to Tatum. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Raptors trail by 6. Van Vliet outside. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. 1:58 left now here in the second. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
Incredible defender. Smart can provide help as well as stick you one-on-one.
And there's the pass to Siakam. And stolen by Barnes. Toronto shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
.141 left in the first half of basketball. Barnes against Horford. The kick out to Barnes. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Siakam.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you. And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best season the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Williams can't hit. Raptors trail by 5. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Stolen. Barnes down low. Tatum on him. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Smart finds Williams.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Barnes screen on Brown. Here's Van Vliet. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And the basket by Tatum.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And the first half is now in the books. Celtics lead by 10. And now we'll send it over. Thanks so much, Dave, for the Griggy.
Ready for Milwaukee.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Raptors trail by 10. So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Huge fan of how Tatum runs the floor. It's almost a lost art. Terrific when he's in attack mode, in transition, putting a lot of pressure on that defense.
Trent passes to Barnes. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Raptors trail by 10.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Van Vliet wide open. Offline with his 3.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And it's good for 2. Van Vliet's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Toronto. Boston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
Here's Tatum. Loads it up for Williams, and stolen by Siakam. The finish. Oh, and the dunk by Clark.
The quick thinking of Siakam using his athleticism and length to pounce on steals.
And the Celtics can't hang on to the ball.
Toronto ball.
So it's Toronto now. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Van Vliet finds Siakam, and that one drops for him. Siakam's got 9 points.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
Remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brown against Trent. A minute 50 left to play in the third. Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load, increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Barnes screen on Tatum. Lobbed up there for Barnes, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. There's the lob to the hoop.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam, and finished off by Siakam.
This is what this team expects from Pascal Siakam. His guys know how dominant he can be.
Here's Brown, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Siakam.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. And so he hits both.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Trent kicks to Anunoby. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Barnes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Horford.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Pass to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And you gotta love how seriously Brown takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court.
Siakam with it. He's against Williams. And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
And so it's Boston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their run.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart into the point guard position. That's the Boston 5.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
On deep, Trent doesn't go for him.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Taking it to the ring with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Trent up top. He's covered by Brown. Barnes kicks to Trent. Anunoby has the open look. Cans it from downtown.
What I like about OG Anunoby for a young player, he's not pushing to do more than they want him to do.
Brown outside. Down low and stolen by Siakam. Fast break Toronto. Siakam's running and Siakam throws it down.
He's such a high-level player at both ends. Siakam earning every cent of his max deal.
Brown against Trent. Outside, Smart. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Horford with the bounce pass. Here's Smart. No good on the triple. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And Siakam has got the ball here for the Raptors, trailing by 10. Trent against Brown. And the dunk by Barnes.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
Pass to Tatum from outside the arc. For 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Celtics lead by 10.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
Anunoby passes to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. Barnes trying to free himself up. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Smart passes to Horford. Inside, where's Tatum? And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his third foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Van Vliet finds Barnes on the wing. Anunoby. Siakam with it. Left block shot on the way.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction.
Barnes can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 12. .149 left here in the fourth quarter. Smart passes to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the lob to Brown. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Anunoby. And again, no good by Toronto. Boston has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Horford. Tatum on the wing. From deep. Offensive rebound. Williams kicks to Smart. Now the pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Celtics.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jaylen Brown.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
And here's Barnes for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. To the paint, and stolen by Barnes. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. From deep, Trent. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. So, all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, David up.
two teams is pretty exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. The shot by Butler, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. And so here is Miami. Lowry outside. The three ball. Martin misses. Outside Barnes. Siakam in the post. Butler covering. Siakam gets the bucket.
Well, you love the relentless energy from Siakam. It's sort of a staple of his game. Gets to the offensive glass there.
For three, Lowry. Rebounded by Trent.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Barnes with it. Martin picks him up. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
2 points. That one goes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
Here's Lowry. Siakam pulls down the board. For Toronto, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Anunoby for three. And no good. And the Heat going the other way now. Oh, got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barnes. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Pass to Butler. Oh, Siakam with the block. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And it's Butler who slams it down.
Wow, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Outside Barnes. No good on the three. Miami trailing. Here's Martin. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
He hits the second from the line.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Now here's Lowry. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Adebayo. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Siakam outside. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. To the paint. Lowry, the pass to Martin. Back to Lowry. Plenty of space. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Lowry, the pass to Martin. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here comes Toronto on the push. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Heat. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Trent finds Anunoby. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler with the ball. Van Vliet covering. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Here's Lowry. Again, the Heat misses. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Raptors. They lead by 2. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return.
Your Heat Youth team.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Toronto.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Lowry and Strus are the guards. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin, and it's Butler in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Butler on the wing. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, the defense slow to react. Jimmy Butler just takes advantage. Nice finish.
Siakam with it. Van Vliet outside. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Butler. And that one's long. The Raptors with a lead. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Hits the trifecta. Anunoby's got 5 now.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Throws it up high, and Adebayo slams it in.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power.
Here's Trent. And he gets it to go.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Butler. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Butler on the wing. From the baseline. Butler on the wing. Pass to Martin. Lowry with it. Tries again. Here's Adebayo. Stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You have got to take care of the basketball if Mr. Pascal Siakam is around. This guy uses length to create turnovers.
Left side, Strus. Here's Adebayo. No good off the back of the rim. For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Trent right side. Pass to Barnes. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Butler. For Miami, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo, and it goes out of bounds. That went off Lowry.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down. Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Butler on the wing. Driving in. Soft touch off the glass. Butler's got 8 points. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
It's Lowry with a drive. Martin outside. Butler on the wing. Adebayo sets a screen. And it's Butler with the jam.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Trent on the wing. Pass to Siakam. Up and in on the layup. He's got 6.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Van Vliet outside. 4-3. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Lowry. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And
with a score, your Miami Heat 21, the Raptors 28.
happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And, boy, this young guy has done just that.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot.
Max Struz.
And he sinks the second. And for Toronto, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Here's Trent. Siakam. It's good on the putback.
Boy, you better find Pascal Siakam and put a body on. Those putback dunks are devastating.
Now here's Lowry. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Trent. Van Vliet outside. From behind the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
Outside for Butler. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
By their very presence, certain guys just change the feel of a team. Jimmy Butler's presence is so strong that he has an immediate impact no matter where he goes. Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. And the basket by Trent.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
On the wing, Strus. Pass to Martin, and here's Lowry. Here's Butler. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Down low. It's stolen by Trent. On the break. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Boy, what a clever decision there by Pascal Siakam. Sticks with the shot and wins a trip to the free throw line.
No good on the second free throw.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Trent for 3. And again, no good by Toronto. And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Butler. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Well, you can tell Jimmy Butler is feeling it on the offensive end. When he's in rhythm, he will look to be aggressive.
Here's Trent. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Strus with it. Van Vliet covering. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Barnes. Butler with a steal. Lowry against Trent. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Lowry. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized. And yet here is a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
Trent's shot is off. Miami trailing. Launches it. Pass to Butler from deep. It doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Barnes against Adebayo. Barnes passes to Siakam. Tries to snap the cold streak.
Well, Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Butler on the wing. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Adebayo. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Raptors out in front, up by 4. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Strus and Butler out on the perimeter. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Lowry with it. Siakam covering. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Barnes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. And the Raptors lead by 9. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Raptors?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Butler can't get it to go. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Here's the second effort. Anunoby finds Barnes. Up and over Lowry. Barnes, no good. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That'll be a second foul of the game. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Anunoby. Siakam outside. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Lowry. And the Heat shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game.
Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it? That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
It sure does.
The Heat have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Butler outside. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And again, no good by Toronto. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
In transition, here they come. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
You can see how well Scotty Barnes moves on a basketball floor. I mean that north and south, and what hops this young man has.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Butler into the lane. Lowry. And we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball. Salvo.
Martin, the pass to Butler. And it's in there. Butler's got 20 points.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Pass to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now. Into the lane. And he's going for the oop here. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Trent from long range. Miami grabs the miss.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Butler. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Anunoby for 3. He can't hit that time. And it's Miami the other way. Butler passes to Adebayo. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, got a piece of it. Anunoby finds Barnes. Trent from long range. Strus grabs the miss. Strus has got 5 rebounds in the game. And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler loves to rise to the occasion, sticks it right in the defense's face.
The Raptors with a lead. Siakam left side. 59 seconds left in the game. No problems knocking that one down.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Out to Lowry. Pass to Butler. Another shot. Misses from short range.
I'll tell you, most of the time, this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And here's Trent. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Anunoby puts it up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Lowry against Van Vliet. So the Raptors win it. Exceptional. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
We expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward.
And an aggressive inside play there from Van Vliet, not letting the foul deny him from getting the shot off.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Trent passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, he understands they're facing a fast team that wants to get out in transition, especially off of steals and long rebounds. He told his guys to be efficient on the offensive end, not just taking care of the basketball, but taking and making good shots. You can't run when you're taking the ball out of the basket. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Van Vliet. Van Vliet on the wing. Barnes against Mobley. Siakam kicks to Barnes. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Anunoby. And he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Mitchell. OG Anunoby making his last shot.
Scotty Barnes, his first, second team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
Barnes screen on Allen. For 3, Siakam. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen passes to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Well, he has such tremendous upside at Evan Mobley. And we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Here's Barnes. That one doesn't drop. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Allen finds Mobley. Mitchell in the corner. Driving inside. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 5.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Pass to Trent. 3-pointer. Mobley against Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Allen with the rebound.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now here's Van Vliet. And again, no good by Toronto. .135 left here in the opening quarter. Anunoby sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. 1:31 left to play here in the first. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Stolen by Okoro. Trent with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Siakam passes to Barnes. And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Mitchell. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Inside, and the dunk by Barnes.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And the pass to Okoro. Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Siakam, good.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Now, here's Garland. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first. Mitchell against Trent. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
Back to Van Vliet. 2 on the clock. 1 second left. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers. So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the 5. Shot clock at 6. Trent, that's a 2-pointer. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell wide open. He drains the quick shot. Mitchell's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Cavs. Van Vliet outside. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers leading by 8. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Mitchell outside. This one for 3. And they recover it. Allen finds Garland. Here's Mitchell. The offensive rebound.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Mobley against Trent. Here's Barnes. On the wing, Barnes. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. The putback. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Toronto working the ball around now. Excellent D there from Allen. And so Allen will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Mitchell's shot is good. I've heard it said, Greg, a coach can't give you confidence, but they can take it away. What's the meaning behind that?
Well, players at this level are naturally confident, but when coaches are always critical, it can take you out of your game. Makes you just start to think a little too much on the floor.
Garland against Van Vliet. In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Garland. Tries to the hoop. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions. Mitchell outside.
got a piece of it.
2 minutes.
Raptors trail by 8. Rigid for the Cavs. The progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
And the pick and roll delivers. Van Vliet making the right decision, giving up the rock.
On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. Mitchell outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Pass to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Garland against Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Cavaliers leading by 10. And here is Garland. Mitchell left side. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 4 assists in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Van Vliet looking around. Takes it out to Siakam. And Trent now top of the key. From deep three-point range. And no good that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up
With the score, your Cavaliers 28, the Raptors 16.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Garland dishes to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Siakam against Allen. Here's Anunoby. Back to Siakam. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Garland with a screen on Trent. Here's Mitchell. Here's Allen. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Allen kicks to Mobley. Goes back up. Down low. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for Cleveland. Trent outside. The feed to Barnes. Releases. Back to Trent. Passes it to Siakam. Tries again. Back to Trent. Barnes finds Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Van Vliet against Garland. Allen. A beautiful reverse layup. Allen's got 4 points this quarter.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Van Vliet wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Allen kicks to Okoro. And the shot is long. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 14. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
And it's Toronto with the rebound.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Now, here's Anunoby. He's tightly guarded. Offensive rebound. And Anunoby stays with it.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. The pass to Okoro. 4 on the shot clock. Tries it from 19. Here's Allen. Second shot opportunity. And it's good on the way in. Allen's got 10 points.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Van Vliet attacking. Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Mobley the pass to Garland. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one. Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Dishes it to Barnes. Back to Anunoby. The 3. That one's not going to go. Cavaliers go the other way with it. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by Trent. Raptors trail by 10. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And so it's Cleveland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Cleveland leading by 10. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5 down low.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
Throw good, Siakam. He's off on the second. Well, Cleveland shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Okoro passes to Allen. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Good on the 3-point shot. Mitchell's got 19 points. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Trent passes to Siakam. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Siakam kicks to Trent. Back to Siakam. That bucket in no time at all.
A high-energy wing with a solid all-around skill set. Siakam is developing into a quality go-to scorer.
Garland dishes to Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Allen's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. From deep, Trent. Jared Allen grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. They get it back. Mobley the pass to Okoro. Garland with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Here's Okoro. Rebound by the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Allen, a screen on Van Vliet. The wide open look here for Garland. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Second chance shot. That one wide left. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for Toronto. A 12-point game. Here's Siakam. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. Mitchell trying to free himself. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet.
2 minutes.
Passes to Barnes. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam trying to free himself up. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Van Vliet. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley the pass to Garland. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Garland against Van Vliet. Dish now to Barnes. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Here's Barnes. The shot. No good. Good D by Mobley. Allen kicks to Okoro. From downtown. That one no good. The Raptors have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. The kick out to Barnes. And again, Toronto no luck. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Shot clock at 5. Banked in off the glass.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Trent with the wide open look. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Mitchell, and he drives in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one.
front court tonight, Grant.
Here we go.
Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot.
The Raptors are taking a patient approach. They understand to get back to a championship level, they've got to grow from within.
Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. The kick out to Van Vliet. Trent left side. Now here's Barnes. Count it. Good. And despite setting their sights on the future, Smitty, last season the Raptors still claimed the 5th seed in the East.
Exceeding expectations, that's what they do. And with their great player development program, they have every reason to believe they'll continue to improve.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Celtics. The kick out to Van Vliet. Up top, Barnes. Shoots over Horford. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Van Vliet outside to the middle. Here's Barnes. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Here's Smart. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Van Vliet following the bucket by the Celtics. That one goes in.
I mean, an excellent ball handler who varies his pace. Van Vliet knows how to create separation. It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Barnes, no good. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Smart finds Tatum from downtown. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard. A multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
So it's Boston now. The Raptors making their last shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second team foul.
Cold shot's good from the stripe. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Van Vliet against Smart. Pass to Siakam. Now Barnes. Back to Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Tatum from long range. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Toronto trailing. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And what impresses you about Pascal Siakam is his tremendous length with an intimidating 7'3" wingspan.
He hits the second from the line. Man, that length of Siakam really comes in handy on both ends, Smitty.
B.A., he's tough to guard because he's able to get his shots up over most guys due to that length. And then on the defensive end, capable of guarding the post and the perimeter.
And it's Smart missing.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Trent outside. Inside. Siakam, pass to Trent. And again, Toronto no good.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
For Toronto, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. And stolen by Williams. They're running. It's tipped. Stolen by Siakam. Here's the break. Here's Anunoby. Second chance shot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his second.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
At the line for your Raptors.
That misses, so he splits the free throws.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Now here's Tatum. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Anunoby. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor. Not the tallest center in the league, he more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Pass to Trent. Back to Barnes. Horford with a steal. Here's Smart. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Marcus Smart has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
They are making a statement so far on the defensive end, sending shots away in incredible fashion. Loving the hustle.
And the defensive game plan is obvious. They want to keep taking the ball away and creating chaos for the other team.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. And he dunks it down.
Anytime you get a chance to run in this league, you take the opportunity. Gary Trent Jr. did.
Down low. Smart passes to Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. And here's Brown for 3. Fires in the triple. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. They get it back. That shot missing. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Anunoby on the take. Barnes passes to Anunoby. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And out of bounds, Boston will have it. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Ooh, poked away. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 rebounds in the game. Horford with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Trent against Tatum. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Outside Barnes. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Trent. A shot to stop the drought. Boston with a rebound. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
Here's Smart. He's off on that one. And Toronto will come the other way. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now it's just a 4-point Boston lead.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
A nice shot by Brown.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Van Vliet against Smart. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Trent. The kick out to Van Vliet. The Raptors need to get off a shot to the middle. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. On the drive, Smart. That one's good for 2. And it's an 8-point Boston lead.
I thought for sure the defense was going to send that one back, but he somehow got that one up, over the D and in.
Van Vliet against Smart. From deep. Horford pulls it in.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Lays out, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Barnes passes to Trent. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
Here's Brown. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And both free throws good for Brown.
Becoming a star before our eyes. Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
Trent finds Barnes. Back to Trent. Jacks up a 3. And so it's Boston finishing the alley as always. Thank you. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Marcus Smart. Man, has he been playing well.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Smart. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Smart's got 12 points in the game. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. Do you see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
The first free throw is good. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Uncovered. And the jumper is good. He has 6.
I love the elevation on that shot. Gary Trent Jr. is a big-time scorer.
Here's Tatum. Here's Williams. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Williams. The 3 from Barnes. Boston with a rebound. All by himself. And there's Horford on the assist from Smart. Smart has got 3 assists in the game.
I love seeing Big Al get up the floor that way. Sets a great example there for his teammates.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. Trent up top. Shot clock at 6. Siakam with a screen on Tatum. The kick out to Van Vliet. And it's off from 3-point range. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Oh, there's the alley. Siakam finds Trent. The kick out to Van Vliet. Back to Trent. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. He buries it from 3. Tatum's got 6.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his 3-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Pass to Van Vliet. Trent outside. Nice move. And it doesn't even draw iron. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Here's Brown. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Celtics lead by 15.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Knocked loose. Siakam with it. Guarded now by Smart. Here's Van Vliet. And again, Toronto no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy. Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Come get it, come get it.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
That's good hustle. Tatum beating several guys up the floor, putting himself in a position to contribute.
Down low. Horford with a steal. Here's Smart. Up top, Brown. From behind the arc. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got 7 rebounds in the game. Siakam finds Trent. Here's Barnes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And here's Boston. They're on a 15-4 run. Pass to Brown. And here's Horford. Back to Brown. And he drives in. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. To the inside. Horford with a steal. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. It's stolen by Smart. It'll count. And so it's the Boston Celtics out in front by 19 going into the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard. Now here's Anunoby. And the 3 off target.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Williams misses.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Smart passes to Horford. Off the mark there with a three. A difficult situation for Toronto. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Now here's Barnes. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Puts up a three.
Known as a crafty defender, Brown really hustles and contests as many shots as he can.
Boston again missing. The Raptors have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this. And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
6 to shoot. Trent finds Van Vliet. Let's go with a 3. Horford pulls it in. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Smart. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Takes a 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got 9 rebounds now. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He has all the tools. Scotty getting things done.
Pass to Horford. This one for 3. Boston again missing. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Now here's Trent. Back to Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Clock at 6. There's Tatum with the 3. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Siakam's got 5 rebounds in the game. Deflects the pass. Three-pointer, Van Vliet sinks the tray.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Now here's Smart. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Look at Horford just rocketing off the floor, putting the defense on notice with a big dunk.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Van Vliet outside. Deflected.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did.
Oh, man.
Wow. I can't believe he just did that.
Now that is incredible. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Trent from long range. Williams grabs the board. Brown with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Brown can't hit. Here's Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his third.
Robert Williams picks up one.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Now here's Brown. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Trent. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
Things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And that's what you love seeing from your bigs. Siakam leaving no room for error with the jam.
Thank you.
Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Pass to Brown. Lets it go from deep. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
joining us on. And with these teams, Brent, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the NBA, and not many coaches can go as far down the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable, be able to pass, move, and initiate the offense. That's a luxury for a lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
So here's Miami's starting group. Who's on the wing along with Butler? Sam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard.
Man, unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. VanVleet's a strong finisher for his size.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Martin wide open. He fires. His three-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Trent kicks to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
VanVleet against Lowry. Nobody near Barnes. They get it again. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Lowry against VanVleet. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
You know, Brent, when we talk about destination franchises, Miami has got to be in the conversation for being number one. Agree?
Well, Kevin, if it was December and I invited you to, let's say, South Beach for a dinner, would you come?
Are you kidding me? Of course.
Absolutely you would. But beyond the weather, it's the culture there in Miami, and certainly it keeps attracting top-tier free agents. LeBron James, Jimmy Butler, Kyle Lowry. There's more to come. Jimmy determined there just to get inside and fight for an opportunity to get an attempt on him.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
And here's Lowry. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer, Lowry kicks to Strus. Lowry against VanVleet. Lowry can't get it to go.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Fires from deep. It's stolen by Adebayo. Martin with it. Guarded now by Barnes. A deep three from Butler. Miami no good on that time either.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Tone setting right here early. Love that tenacity.
Now here is Lowry. Now Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Trent outside. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat trail by 4. The drive by Lowry. Strus in the corner. No good that time. Great D that time from VanVleet. Anunoby has the open look. No good on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Lowry finds Adebayo, and Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Lowry up top, covered by Barnes.
And And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. The shot and game clock separated by 4. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Trent passes to Van Vliet. To the middle. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. Three-pointer. The shot. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And this has been a fairly close game to the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And here's Trent following Kyle Lowry's 3. Van Vliet looking around. Here's Barnes. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Barnes has got 6.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Lowry finds Strus. And it's Toronto with the rebound. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Kyle Lowry. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 1. Siakam, right side. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Adebayo with the ball. And it's Trent picking him up. That's good from Lowry on the assist by Adebayo. Lowry's got the lead up to 1 now for Miami. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, they've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
4 on the clock. A 3 from Barnes. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well. But what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trust that he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
From deep, Trent, and the Raptors miss again. The Heat leading by 3. Here's Butler, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And it's Butler missing.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Lowry kicks to Butler. Fires top of the key. Good on the bucket. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
And I love that move for this guy. When he's in rhythm, that's money.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. And it's Trent in the corner. Barnes passes to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. It's stolen by Lowry. Going inside, here's Martin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And it's a 5-point Miami lead. Trent outside. Dishes to Barnes. This is it to Van Vliet. Back to Barnes. And there's another turnover by the Raptors. The Heat leading by 5. There's a minute left in the second quarter. Here's Strus. Got a hand on it. Siakam against Lowry. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And good that time. Butler's got 9.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Lowry against Van Vliet. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Clearly a foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got the lead up to 7 now for the Heat.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
Jimmy Butler has been on display. Okay, David, much appreciated.
17. The Heat, 24.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. That court pair will be Lowry and Strus. Martin is out there with Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the 3. Stolen by Van Vliet. Anunoby finds Siakam. Toronto working the ball around now. Anunoby in the corner. There's the pass to Siakam. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And it's 6 points for Siakam. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Now, here's Trent. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. And now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. Stolen away. Trent with it. Now defended by Adebayo. The 3 from Barnes. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Puts it up. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 13.
Yeah, it feels like out of the gates, Jimmy Butler's played aggressively. It's been this way all night.
Pass to Van Vliet. Barnes screen on Lowry. For 3, Van Vliet. They get it back. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
From deep, Trent. And they'll get another chance. And here is Barnes. He's got 6 inside. Butler with the steal.
And that's turned over in about the most.
Whoa! Yikes. And that's a rugged play.
Gracious.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent finds Van Vliet. Back to Trent. On the wing, Barnes. Clock at 4. To the paint. Tries it from 9. And the Raptors miss again. The Heat leading by 9. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, Probably a statue in his honor as well.
And here is Van Vliet after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. Now here's Trent, guarded closer. Here's Siakam, and nothing is falling for him right now. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. They get a hand on it. And Siakam throws it down.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And it's Butler missing. Raptors trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a Butler.
That's Donovan Mitchell. Barnes outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Barnes looking around. Toronto needs to get off a shot. And here's Trent outside. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. And it's Barnes slapping it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Adebayo. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
No one covering. Now just a 5-point Heat lead.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Lowry dishes to Butler. Passes it to Adebayo. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And how about Adebayo just getting up and getting athletic?
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Butler up top, covered by Siakam. Now here's Butler. Back to Adebayo. Off target at the rim. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat lead by 7. We'll be back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Martin with the bucket.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
And the pass to Van Vliet. Now the feed to Barnes. Strus passes to Butler. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Down low. And finished off by Siakam.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
To the wing right side. Now, here's Strus. Defended by Trent. Barnes passes to Siakam. Back to Barnes. To the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Miami?
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Raptors trail by 9. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Back to Anunoby. Poked away and stolen by Butler.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
That's his first personal foul.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Now here's Butler. It's hauled in by Trent.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Well, Heat leading by 10. Butler feeling out a bit. Feeds over Anunoby. The turnaround. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Now, here's Trent. And the Raptors miss again. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. That doesn't go either for Butler.
He's getting good looks on the floor, but he simply cannot bury anything right now. He's got to stay confident, though, because everyone knows he can hit those shots.
Van Vliet can't get it to go.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Pass to Lowry. Takes a three. And again, it's the Heat missing. Raptors trail by 10.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Fires from the corner. And it's Strus missing.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Van Vliet.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Butler. Here's the three. Outside for Lowry. Down low. Good ball movement here by the Heat. The tray. Siakam pulls it in. So it's Toronto. The drive by Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Butler. Lowry finds Strus. On the top of the key. Miami with a new 14. Butler against Anunoby. Another shot. And he overshot that one, missing. Van Vliet outside. And so it's Miami winning this one. This was a David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
God keep our land.
Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at the three. Here's Barnes, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one's on Darius Garland.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
Both free throws good from Barnes. And here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Outside Mitchell. It's stolen by Trent. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen drives. Rebound by the Raptors.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
Pass to Okoro. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men, Doris.
But, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Now here's Van Vliet. To the inside. Here's Barnes. Lets it fly. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Okoro, no good. And it's Toronto's ball. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Outside Anunoby. There's the triple. And the Raptors get it back. The second effort. The shot misses. Siakam's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. And he buries his first look.
Boy, high percentage shot there by Donovan Mitchell. Gets close enough to the rim. Uses the touch he has. That's pretty.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. Siakam rejected by Allen. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Okoro. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
When you even sense a break, always a good idea to get it to your man up court.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Siakam. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Allen. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Okoro.
2 minutes left.
Uses the glass on the layup.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Mitchell misses. The Raptors have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Trent against Mitchell, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Nice move. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, high percentage shots are always at a premium. Pascal Siakam gets a great look there.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto trailing. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. "15 seconds left in the first. Siakam. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Here's Garland. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers ahead. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. Garland against Van Vliet. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Van Vliet finds Barnes. Here's Siakam. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred Van Vliet. Doris, these are very capable defenders.
They are, BA. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And they take the lead. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers and quickly converting.
Garland, the pass to Allen, stolen by Siakam.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is crucial part of the defense for these guys.
The 3 is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Siakam's got 13 now.
Well, this is your 2019 most improved player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Can they get it? The shake. And it's good on the layup.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
The Raptors with a lead. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Down low. Here's Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second
They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Now Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
Now Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Okoro on the wing. Back to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Barnes a screen. Trent, the pass to Barnes. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. He's got 6.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Okoro on the wing. Back to Garland. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Offensive board. Oh, wow!
Do you not love that by any means necessary attitude from Jared Allen, able to finish through the contact?
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Barnes finds Trent. Barnes with a screen on Mitchell. Back to Barnes. Garland against Van Vliet. Trent, the pass to Siakam. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's stolen by Barnes. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Pass to Trent. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Tipped. The Cavaliers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Mobley, no good.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Allen's got 7 now in this quarter.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Cavaliers with a rebound. 52 seconds left in the second period. The 17-footer. No good on the shot. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. The Raptors have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Second shot opportunity. He can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. And he lobs it up. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Garland. Trent on the wing. Siakam, the pass to Barnes. Nifty move. And he sinks the layup. Barnes has got 8 points.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Now here's Garland. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Raptors. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More to... And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, filling out the middle. Mobley with it. Siakam covering. Allen. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
So both free throws good from Allen. The Raptors shooting a nice 50% for the game. Trent outside. Pass to Siakam. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Mobley finds Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Allen, the pass to Garland. Off target from 3-point range. Garland's gone, just 1 of 5 from the floor. Siakam in the post. Allen defending. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Crosses over. And Garland with the lay-in.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy skilled at creating opportunities. Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Garland against Barnes. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Anunoby passes to Barnes from the stripe. Van Vliet outside. Kicks it out to Barnes for three. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. And for Garland, Doris, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Garland, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. Rejected by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Trent with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. From the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
1:33 left in the third. Trent outside. From deep. And they recover it. Anunoby passes to Trent. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Cleveland on D. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavs trailing. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Mobley finds Garland. And no good. Excellent D there from Siakam. Toronto's gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Right side, Anunoby. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Garland. Allen with a screen on Trent. To the paint. Stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Garland. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Trent's shot is off. The Cavs have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Allen. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. That gives him a double-double.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Back to Van Vliet. Oh, they need this. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his second personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
There's so many things to love about Fred VanVleet's journey and his game, but perhaps the best attribute, his intelligence, his ability to outthink the defense.
3 quarters of play and a close one here.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And here's Garland. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got his 16th rebound on the night. Inside, Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Gary Trent.
We know this about Donovan Mitchell. This guy shows no fear, even inside. Draws the foul there.
Both free throws good for Mitchell. Toronto trailing. Now Van Vliet from deep three-point range. That one no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Okoro. Now here's Allen. The drive by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Boy, it doesn't take long for Evan Mobley to get to the cup.
Barnes passes to Siakam. Oh, rejected by Allen. The 3 from Okoro. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks too.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Pass to Van Vliet. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
This guy's such an intelligent scorer. Scotty Barnes really ready to rise and fire.
Outside Garland. And he lobs it up top. Mobley, no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Siakam. Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
That was some by-the-book basketball. Blocks the shot, gets out in transition, and finishes strong.
And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Okoro. Shoots over Anunoby. Okoro, no good. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Barnes passes to Siakam. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Big-time delivery from the young Darius Garland.
Trent outside to the middle. Van Vliet on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Siakam with it. 5 to shoot. The Raptors need to get off a shot. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. And the Raptors, another 3.
What a delivery from Fred Van Vliet. Keeps his composure despite only having moments to get that shot off.
Van Vliet against Garland. Over Van Vliet. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
How about the young big man, Evan Mobley, coming through in the clutch. We see you, young sir.
Pass to Barnes. Now Anunoby. Kicks it out to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Three-pointer. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Mitchell. Over Trent. And they'll get another chance. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. .30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet outside. Down low. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Got a piece of it. Now here's Garland. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul.
Yeah, so you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Garland with the ball. The three. Poke loose. And they go to the intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2.
Donovan Mitchell, from the time he stepped between the lines for his basketball team, has always been counted on in these moments. Big time chance here at the free throw line.
And so it's the Cavaliers who come out on top. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill.